All right, straight away BBL are going to be picking up 2 kills, and it's PROFEK to take the heads off of the Permitta Unicorns.
Here comes Darkwin looking for the duel. Gret with Chiwa. And this Challengers team is already showing signs of weakness in the opening duels. I think you've got to remember that most of this BBL roster is from that landscape. So I don't think they're going to be any strangers to what we see here. And something to credit them for early on. The proactivity through mid with this numbers advantage is great. The BBL we saw earlier today in the previous 2 games weren't so quick, a little more hesitant on taking that extra space.
Spike planted.
Definitely, and you know, BBL will be kind of hyping themselves up that maybe mentally thinking we should probably put on our best show and we should...
Not much longer left to wait though. We're right back in LewN with the opener. Treelover gone, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. More bad news delivered to the front doorstep of Permitta. Darkwin so close to finding his second. Oh no, things are starting to get scary for BBL. Spike going down.
Just not expecting that aggression coming up from Permitta Unicorns, and why would you?
Already seen a few of these qualified teams take it to the established elite, and from the corner, chiwa.
Yeah.
They're going to thrive in this kind of environment where they have the control that they want with this being a new team. And finally, it's stripped away from them. Execute straight in. Darkwin, hard target to find. Oh. PROFEK gets nothing more than just him.
Yeah, BBL not going to be overly happy with that one. Now going into a 2v4. Now that the spike is going down, and looking to already see gaps in BBL's defense.
LewN is so far away from this as well. Chiwa's got to put on one hell of a show. It's going to be another 15 seconds or so before you see them on this site. Chiwa accounting for Shio's position. All he needs to do, show face and make it a problem. Something extra for Chiwa to think about. BBL, not with any real opportunity to seize this one now. It's Permitta's round. They just want to do as much damage as they possibly can on the way out, and that might just be the sum total of nothing. LewN 1 versus 3. And he's as good as dead in the middle of the site here. Gets his first. Permitta really in to help support this Vandal a little bit more. He won't be hit by the paranoia. Lands the first of the shots instead. And the overdrive gets absolutely nothing. BBL, these sheriffs, huge until Treelover steps on the scene. And numbers for the Turkish org right now.
Look at that spike, Kaza. It is making its way towards that C site as Shio is just looking to take some guard control. The trip noticed, and he's able to just jump right above
Chiwa's
that.
like
And
this.
it's just, Chiwa has to be aware of it. They are.
Caught onto it already. Shio, the wraparound spawn to go A when Treelover's already walking down sewers. I think it might be happening. Yeah, it really is. And the question is, for Permitta, you take the A site, how much extra room are you going to get given here? Can that package be couriered safely to its final destination? Shio has to fight his way out of trouble if that's to be the case. He's gone up through the tower, but Jamppi's at the bottom of the stairs to kick him down the flight. Treelover falls out the bottom when you realize, okay.
It's white and gold now.
Same thing.
Permitta looking to explode out onto this C site, and luckily having that Sova is going to deal with the Cypher chips that are set up for BBL, and it allows Permitta Unicorns to sit here quite comfortably.
sociablEE's really managed to get out here. Is he going to get tagged by the ult? It doesn't really matter. Darkwin's already dropped. 5 versus 3 BBL. With contingencies, people in the right places, positions of power. LewN flooding out into the... Finally grouping up into the lobby. sociablE on the other side of this smoke, tucked to the corner. Does he have the time? No, the flash is immediately there. Darkwin has the pick, but Permitta have struggled to convert these advantages before. Is it the same story here? It might be. PROFEK's already on the arrived on the scene. Shio one back, LewN with the blades, and Shio plucks him out of the sky. Hat off the head of Chiwa. Info for Jamppi to play around with, but we're in post nonetheless.
One enemy remaining.
Super, super dicey round there coming into that one, and
Jamppi has already made his presence known. You have to have a rough idea where chiwa is just because of the bodies. How they now needs to show some strength in the latter stages of this run-through play-ins. Immediately, though, BBL set the tempo. LewN and Jamppi combining to shut down Lobby.
Down A.
Yeah, BBL sat keeping their hands warm in that technical time. They could easily just go for a B plant here.
They've been given the time of day, more than the time of day, in fact. B is where you want to plant. You can see BBL
Spike
from this
planted.
retake. They're stronger towards C-Link. It's just sociable on A for the time being. Happen in Garage could have the right position to take it all tumbling down, though. His first is followed up with a drone tag. Chance through the wall to get the next. He targets in on PROFEK instead. And Permitta are starting to do the impossible. sociablE to take that chance away, but it will be stripped from his hands. Is pretty important to how they want to play this round. Spike was on the back of Treelover, trying to TP again into the BBL backline. He isn't the one punished this time, though.
There. Getting all that space on A main, and it's very clear now to BBL that the spike will be going down on that C site, and you are going to see this reactive Sova ult come out as well to just completely deny the plan.
Spike's still not down, minute on the clock. Permitta, they want kills here. They want to try and find a way to beat BBL in. Yet still, both teams seemingly waiting for their chance, their time in the sun. chiwa gets it, second reveal, second kill. Happen at the double, but want to be repeating, but the penny has dropped and BBL have the info now.
Yeah, BBL just able to completely dismantle this attack that's coming in, and that position, sociablE, just not being cleared on short whatsoever. Manages to pick up two, and LewN coming in from the back lines as well.
Brilliant work, which makes you wonder if LewN is going to go for this duel again. He doesn't. It's a quick A rotation, which they need to make. The cavalry arrives. LewN has the Vandal this time in the corner, not caught by the paranoia. Dashes out of trouble, but troubles come knocking on his door. darkwinjett with the overdrive, 1-for-1 trade. BBL trail by a man to one.
PROFEK just above on the skylines with that outlaw, and is even going to try and pick up litshii there, but post plant in play now, and
watch them run. Moving forwards, PROFEK TP. I almost could have stuck it. I don't know if Treelover knew about it. He does now. Slapped in the face by PROFEK's outlaw. Time ticking on away. Not too much left here for BBL to make the retake happen, but it doesn't seem to matter. They've got everything.
A few rounds on the defense here, but it's going to be hard for them.
It almost all relies on the pistol, which has got off to a good start. Happen finding that kill with a classic. Shock drop to the feet of PROFEK. 34 points of health to his name. darkwinjett trying to get back into mid. Stun is good. Gets one. litshii played in off the back of it. Permitta maintaining their numbers advantage and doubling up in that aspect. But BBL are not yet beat. And as long as there's time on that spike clock, and there's every single opportunity they can still win this. chiwa and sociablE combining against Treelover. The last left, the shots would be enough.
BBL, they've got a free C site to just bring into here, and those shocks are going to attempt to do a little bit of chip damage for the meantime. And look at this flank coming in though from darkwinjett.
First stunned up darkwinjett. Airy has the outlaw to try and punish that, but there's only two players in striking distance. Instead, it's darkwinjett that closes the gap right in front of them. Defuse starting to come in. Hunter's Fury will be there. It's already been halved. This is a real worrying sign. The damage dealt is not damage enough. Time is of the essence. The one-way still sitting above their heads. Lurking is PROFEK. Happen. Can't do any more now. He is as good as dead. With 4 rounds. Looking to add another here. Happen with the Sheriff. Huge kill. The amount of money that they put in, it's almost made them, you know, broken the bank here for them. So the fact that totally by himself, taking this fight with the stinger. Gets the info. I don't know if it was the gun dropped on the ground. I think it might have been. It was pinged out. That's actually given him the cue. Permitta playing for the retake. They have the Hunter's Fury. This is something that BBL should be looking out for because they've not got too much utility of their own to stop this one from happening.
Standing ahead. I am the hunter!
You called it Hazard.
With a stun layered on top, but it's tags onto different players. No kill. Plant finally coming in with 10 seconds left. Darkwin blinded by his own teammate. He's still blind! I mean, in terms of playing face, that's not something that we'd seen from BBL so far, but it's caught the attention of Permitta onto shiio. He has to be an absolute rock on this C site, and has been. Darkwin off his shoulder. This should be number 7, Billy, just when it looked like BBL had a read of the macro. Jamppi caught, seeing if Permitta can get away with anything else. The pre-fire, that far to the...
Permitta aware as well, though, of the ults that BBL have in hand. And although they've not had to use that Rolling Thunder to get onto site, it's now a question of how and when is it going to be used in this post-ban Hazard.
Rolling Thunder available. Something that BBL would have been thinking about the whole time. It almost makes it crazy that Permitta want to retake into this kind of a setup because BBL should have them caught. litshii ult of his own. Damage onto the TP, can't find the kill. litshii still here though with the rest of his team. Clearing out all the corners onto chiwa. Trying to save it. All eyes on Permitta, the world stage, taken by them, taken by force.
5-man flank.
Potentially, it's certainly shaping up that way. Garage is something that Permitta will want to think about in just a second, but BBL are already ahead of this. They have numbered it up, PROFEK, chiwa in there, walking around, didn't realize, oh, hey, actually we don't have grass control. It's under the Permitta banner. The unicorn head poking out the top of the triangle is turning some heads now. 5 versus 2, sociablEE and Jamppi. Plant is not really catered to this backside positioning as much as they would like it to be. Jamppi's holding the cross. sociablEE should have his spawn, but shiio has still been able to take that jewel, and it is onto the Sova player. Ult available. Do you really want to invest it here? I don't think you do. This one is done. It's Permitta. Yeah. Darkwin leading the line, and BBL are looking for picks. They know Permitta will give them peaks. They just haven't won any of those duels so far. Push comes to shove. We need an execute, and it's not looking any prettier than what we've seen before. Oh my God, Permitta! They're actually doing it. Happen the next to add his name to the long, long list that chiwa has to face up against. I can't believe
the
it.
stream can't see my face right now, but I am in full shock. Full shock.
To let go of your golden opportunity. The ults come in. They land. Hunter's Fury, 2 tags. Close to finding PROFEK happen. Gets sociablEE. Darkwin back in, overdrive. They hear him coming. What can they do? LewN has the answer, at least for now. And chiwa's flanks might just be important in a second. PROFEK with 1. Timing is off. shiio looking to abuse the backline. BBL, this is what we're talking about. They've finally come up with the goods. On round 23, we see their second put on the board after a 10-2 half.
This is no
and
problem.
Permitta left out of this. Billy, if you could talk to those German players right now.
At the moment, but Darkwin is going to get a
Oh,
leg for this.
where you are.
Darkwin only leg chiwa. The timing on the cross to the rest of BBL will be unexpected as well. They've already hit the neck of the site, but happens here with an axe in hand. A little bit more time for him to sharpen the weaponry. 2 kills right out of it. 3v3 situation, and now look at chiwa on the backstab again.
3v3 Hazard, but Permitta expect that backstab from chiwa and are able to punish it, and now we're into a 3v2 to take it to overtime.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I mentioned it from chiwa. I know it, they know it, everybody knows it.
Nowhere to run!
Ult not committed from PROFEK instead. sociablEE is just swinging in the dark, hoping that it will connect. Damage onto litshii is something, but still so many tools for Permitta to retake. And do they want to commit to this? The camera is there. It's a cancel. They'll have heard this.
Oh.
Time running down. It's only PROFEK left. Permitta. Much to work. Execute coming in. Permitta on their attacking half of OT. Oh my god, Permitta finding all of the kills. litshii, darkwin happen, all of them across the board. And from that 10-2 first half, Permitta are now staring at the real possibility of having a map point for themselves in this best of one. chiwa into the clutch. This one far from being outside his wheelhouse. He'll give it a go. Clearing the first corner of graffiti, but there's nobody there. Permitta, here we go. Treelover, shiio with litshii arriving. All hands on deck for Permitta to shut it down and steal the show for themselves. BBL behind the smoke. They look scared, but finally the fight back is here. shiio can't do it. They have crumbled at the final hurdle, Permitta. And BBL now with a chance to extend play once more.
But this
Stuns come in. Darkwin's still alive. This should not be happening. They've committed the ult onto one player. It's given a window for Happen to move in and light on his feet. Darkwin will keep on sprinting towards the C site.
And this has given Happen so much time to actually move onto the site because BBL have just been so caught up with actually chasing Darkwin there. And
ooh. Fast lane goes up. Darkwin wins the fight, but this defuse needs to get worked on. Jamppi gets the kill back. He's low, 5 HP. chiwa coming out through garage. Spike will be half, but nothing.
chiwa solo over towards that A site, and Permitta already getting so much space. Did they expect this push from Darkwin?
Crazy. You have to at this point in time. The reaction from BBL, the protocol, they are so quickly here. Not able to play their standard game plan. Permitta have come out of left field and left BBL with a lot of questions, regardless of how this one expires. Set util for the retake. Aftershock coming out, litshii walking straight into it. Plenty of damage taken. Fights, Permitta winning them. Jamppi there, Treelover greets them at the... This game right now, like it's the last chance that they'd ever get to touch Valorant in their life, honestly. Everything left in the server. You wanted a VOD, Treelover. There's almost an hour of material on this one. Jamppi's going to get the plant in. Retake for the defense.
chiwa looking to be a menace. He has been that lurker throughout this whole match, but the retake is already coming in from Darkwin.
They're back in, 3-on-3. Similar post plant. Will they account for chiwa's flank? There's a smoke up this time. shiio's defusing. It's slipping away from BBL. Permitta! They don't